Alright everybody, here's my creation. Back out here for another bash. Hey buddy. Back out here for another bash. What I did was I put wheel extensions on it. Hey bud. So what I did was I fixed it, of course. I put wheel extensions on it that go from 12 to 17 millimeter, and I'm running buggy tires. Of course, we are on 4S, and it just rained, and I love it out here when it just rains. It's got nice, good traction, and there's no puddles and stuff out here, but we're gonna rip it up and see how this thing does with these buggy tires. Let's do it. Now, for those of you who are not sure what this thing is, it was originally the Turnigy. Woo! This thing rips. It was originally the Turnigy Trooper 4x4 short course truck, and I put the Terremoto V2 waterproof electronics in it, and modified the battery tray just a little bit so I can run the 4S, and now it's running buggy tires. And I put the Terremoto body on it and the waterproof Terremoto servo. So yeah, it's basically a Trooper Moto, I guess. I like this setup. Wasn't sure. Those wheel extensions do make it a little difficult to steer. It kind of messed with the turning radius, but outside of that, I dig this thing. Whoop. Little bump, no worries. My creation can take it. Now, if you guys didn't watch the last video of this thing, I'll put it in the description. But off the first jump, I ended up breaking a shock and halfway breaking one of the A-arms. And I decided to go ahead and bash it anyways. It wasn't overly crazy bash, but wasn't too bad for only it being basically 3 wheels. Ah, this thing rips. I love it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this thing, but the whole reason I decided to go ahead and make a creation out of this is because the Trooper, well, the Terremoto just sucked and I had that stuff laying around. And the Trooper is such a cheap, good truck that it doesn't make any sense to sell it. You know, I tried to sell it for $100. Nobody wanted it because you can buy one brand new as an almost ready to run kit for, you know what, like 160 or something. So nobody bid on that, and I'm not just gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna just tear it apart and use it for parts, because it's just way too much fun. So I decided that I was gonna go ahead and see what I could figure out. And this is what I've come up with so far. I think with the actual traction of the tires, the center diff has a lot more slip, so I might have to go ahead and tune that center diff, but I don't know, I might just leave it. This thing's pretty freaking cool. It's like a bugified short course truck, I guess. Oh, am I stuck? Am I stuck in the shrubbery? Nope. Just temporarily detained. Somebody put two big rocks right in my way. Whoa, that didn't work out. Let's try that again, shall we? See if I can get it lined up. Nose heavy, but I got my little stinger bumper that I created on there. This thing, anybody who has thought about getting yourself a cheap brushless short course truck, I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong with the Trooper. This thing has been that and more. I mean, I have beat and beat and beat on this little rig. Well, pay attention to your driving and talk. So yeah, there's those rocks I was talking about. So yeah, as I was saying, like, if you're thinking about getting a short course truck and you want something cheap that you can just beat the snot out of, I mean, this thing is just crazy. It is crazy how much I have beat and beat and beat on the Trooper, and I've only had to replace a couple small parts. 2 A-arms and 2 shocks, I think. I might try to figure out a little bit better suspension setup for this thing. Those stock shocks have never really been that good. And since I'm upgrading this thing, since I'm upgrading this thing anyways, why not, right? Cinder sailing. God, this thing is just too much fun. I can't believe how much punishment I have put this poor little thing through. Not my creation, I mean, but just the Trooper in general. I cannot brag enough on this truck. I'm telling you guys, the Trooper, I've had several. Oh, I thought we hit LVC. I don't think so. I think we're getting close though. Oh yeah, LVC. Yep, there's LVC. All right, that's gonna be my creation. Another bash. It made it through it. This one took a couple hard hits. I am telling you guys, the Trooper, dude. The Trooper is an amazing little rig. I know that you guys might think I just got lucky or something, but I have beat and beat and beat and beat on this thing, and it's just still here, still going. I put a 4S system in it. It was never designed for 4S. It came with a weak 3S system, and I've been running this thing on 4S for like 6 months now, and nothing. Diffs, awesome. Like I said, I broke 2 A-arms, 2 shocks, and that's it. All right, everybody, please thumb up this video if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Stay tuned to Killer Off-Road Hobbies. We got a lot more coming at you. As I said, check out the description. I'll put a link to my first creation video on there. You can get a coffee mug, t-shirts, you know, hoodies. Just check out the description. You can get in on any ongoing or upcoming raffles, and we will see you next time. As always, you guys get out there, get an RC, go have some fun, and we'll see you next time. Peace.